A poor Filipino family sits on the bamboo floor of a tiny wooden house in Davao City at night. A single candle glows softly, lighting their tired faces. A young Irish girl in torn clothes sits beside them, smiling shyly as they share a small bowl of rice and dried fish. The room is dim, walls made of woven bamboo, rain dripping from the roof. Faces show warmth, hunger, and kindness. Emotional realism, cinematic lighting, strong expressions of compassion and poverty, ultra-detailed, 8K, documentary photography style. Inside a small wooden hut in Davao City during a thunderstorm, an old Filipino tricycle driver wearing a faded shirt sits beside two girls, his daughter and a poor Irish girl. Rain pours outside through a cracked window, lightning flashes across their faces. The old man speaks with warmth and wisdom, his eyes kind yet tired. The girls listen closely, faces filled with emotion and respect. Candlelight glows softly, creating deep shadows and golden highlights. Realistic, cinematic atmosphere, high detail, emotional storytelling, documentary-style photograph, 8K quality.
The night of the festival come like a storm wrapped in music and light. Every year, the small Irish town of Kilrain held a storytelling contest, part tradition, part charity, part judgment of souls. The team that year was, trad in words. Judge Keegan had arranged for Marites to tell her story tour. It wasn't just a competition now, it was her trial before a world that had already condemned her. The community hall was warm and bright, a painful contrast to the cold streets outside. The audience, locals, tourists, even journalists, filled the seats. On stage, under the blinding light, stood Marites. Her cheap shoes kicked on the wooden floor. Her old coat clung to her shoulders like armor. In her shaking hands, she held nothing but a single paper with her story written on it. As she faced the crowd, whispers rippled through the room. "That is her," someone said. The fake voice woman. Anna lied softly. "Let us hear the robot speak now." Judge Keegan sat at the front table, his kind but sharp eyes watching closely. He nodded on us, signaling her to begin. The microphone stood tall and cold before her. For a second, she thought of walking away. Then, she remembered Nika's face that morning, looking at her with quiet hope. "Mama, this time, use your real voice," he had said. And she did. Her first words come out in, trembling. "My name is Alesha Dela Cruz. I come from Iloilo, Philippines. I come here to work, to live, to survive." The microphone crackled, but the whole stayed silent. "I cleaned your houses, your flowers, your plates. I washed your fish until my hand is bald. And at night, I wrote stories, stories that were mine." Her blood caught, but she pushed on. "I used a machine voice because I thought no one would listen to a poor woman with an accent. I wanted my stories to sound perfect." She looked up, tears glistening. "But life isn't perfect, and neither am I." The audience grew still. They Rachel seemed to hold its breath. Her words flowed now like a river, pain, shame, love, all spilling out. She told them about Nika, about hunger, about being called a liar when all she had wanted was to be heard. Her voice cracked, broke, then rebuilt itself, raw and real. By the time she finished, there wasn't a sound in the hall. Only tears. Even the ones who had mocked her earlier couldn't meet her eyes. Judge Keegan rose slowly, his face lined with emotion. "Ladies and gentlemen," he said softly, "machines can speak words, but only hearts can drive them meaning. Tonight, this woman reminded us what it means to be human." The crowd stood. Applause thundered, filling the hall like rain breaking through a long drought. Marites wept openly, clutching her paper to her chest. In the front row, Nika smiled proudly, tears on his cheeks. That night, her video spread again, this time, not as a lie, but as a voice reborn. The world finally heard her. And for the first time, she didn't need to hide behind another's voice, because her own had become strong enough to move hearts.